Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 3. Give me 1. Hold it. 3 people are here and 3 people are here. 3 plus 3 is always 6. There are 5 people standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hold it. 1. So your name please? Mr. Ahmed. Sir, your name please? Mr. Murthy. Sir, your name please? Mr. Yeah, please. You sir? And the 5th one is not interested to be with him. Check it sir, you. This is you. There are only 4 people in the company and they are creating miracles. Believe me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are always together. 2 plus 2. 1 plus 2 plus 1. 2 plus 2. And they are having a swing. They are having chair. They are also having a easy chair. They are having a wheelchair. And they are having a basket for their wives. Remember, you people are world class. Hence, I dedicate this globe as a symbol of your dedication to the company. Not only that, from globe you are going to see a blooming flower. Remember, we are all one and we are always having fun in the company. So thank you very much. Enjoy your teamwork. Handle your people properly. It is yours. It is souvenir for you. It is souvenir for you. You always keep this with you in a pocket wherever you go. Magic will happen. Thank you. Thank you. No, keep it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We are world-class people. You are world-class people. So I'm showing you something very beautiful, which is about the company. This company has achieved accreditation for the A-type inspection, right? On that basis, I'm going to show you something very beautiful and you will love it. I saw this logo of the company. I created a beautiful box for your company in my room in this hotel. I'll keep it right in front of you and see what is happening. Velosi nowadays is growing, floating, soaring in heights in the sky. How? Without any support, without anything wrong in the company, absolutely unbelievable work. Some people take doubt. Hey, you're not the best. Some people say, hey, you're not the authority. My teacher taught me one lesson. He said, whenever somebody says bad about you or somebody does comments about you, it means that you are really, really successful. Believe me. Watch. Start. I'm using a very simple black cloth for it. Loud karo, loud. Go for loud. Understand the volume. I'm using a black cloth for it. I'm covering that black cloth right here. Can I get a ring from anybody? Somebody? Ring. You have a ring in your hand? Yeah. Please come, sir. Is this a precious ring?
Of course.
What is the feeling with this ring?
I'm a dead man.
Yeah.
She'll kill me.
You keep your ring in your hand tight. Just hold it tight. As tight as you can. Just in your thumb. Okay. But you have holding. You are holding my thumb. Just leave it. Okay. So I'll stand right here from distance. I want you to concentrate on your life with your loved one, and I also want you to think very, very seriously about your love. When I will say 1, 2, and 3, believe me, something will happen. This ring will go to your loved one. Let me see. Slowly, slowly, just remove your hand. Remove your hand. It was there?
Yeah.
It was there?
It was there.
But now it is not there. Check it. Come with me. Show me your wife. See your wife?
She's my wife.
You have a purse? You have a wallet?
No.
No? Then you choose anybody from the audience. Come on, go ahead. Anybody. Anybody. What do you think? Who is a very handsome man here? Calm down, calm down. Sir, please stand. My both hands are empty. My both hands are empty, and let me see. In his pocket, something is there, and that is her ring. Is it your ring? Let me see what else is there. Oh my God! No, I will not tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I got lot of stuff for you, but I don't want to take your more time because I will be with you for the whole dinner, and I am going to entertain you in such a beautiful way with your personal touch. You can come to me and don't hesitate to ask for great magic, not a simple magic, great magic. I will read your mind, my daughter will read your mind, and we have a lot of stuff which we can. I forgot to tell you one thing. Recently, I was in the United States and I met one gentleman. His name was David Copperfield. I said, sir, you are having 7 jumbo jets, 7 islands. I perform the same magic which you perform. How to become a best magician? How to become a great magician like you? He said, Satish, always remember one thing. Be ready at any time, anyhow, anywhere. I said, no sir, I could not understand what you mean. I remember he was reading a newspaper in his office and I was drinking some water or something. Give me a glass of water. And I was reading a newspaper, he was reading newspaper and I was drinking the water and give that newspaper also. Absolutely, situation was like this. Why great people are great? I'm trying to tell you through this effect. He said, I'll explain you. He folded a newspaper this way. First, he was in this position. Ordinary newspaper. Obviously, it was ordinary paper. I'm not going to tell you that this is a special paper because he was literally using ordinary newspaper. Same way I'm going to show you. He folded this way, and then he said, give me a glass of water. He poured whole glass of water in the newspaper in front of me. Believe me, it was live. No stage, no preparation, and this was happened this way. I thought the water will come out. Hold it. Come, stand here. No problem. See, the water was there. Same way, he showed me the same water. I said, sir, I am not surprised. Water, this paper is a special one. It is almost like a plastic. This portion is holding water. You have folded this way and this way, and you created a cone actually, and this is the where water is. He smiled. It's okay, I will change the angle. And he changed the angle. I said, no, open the paper. He opened the paper. I said, now change the angle. He slowly he changed the angle. But I was not surprised. I said, sir, will you please open the whole paper? He said, okay. I said, upside down. He turned upside down. But I was not surprised, believe me. I said, you might have kept a plastic bag inside. He smiled. He started tearing the newspaper from this way to this way. Believe me, he was not only tearing the whole newspaper from upside down all the way here, and from this side also, all the way from here, believe me, like this. Here I was surprised. I said, sir, you have to teach me this trick. Please tell me, where is that liquor or where is that water? He said, it is in your bag. I said, what? He said, it is in your pocket. I said, what? He said, give me that glass. He kept that glass in my pocket. Now she is a lady, so she has no pocket. So hold it this way. Hold it this way. Turn this way. And he said, just say, hey, I can do it anytime, anywhere, anyhow, because nothing is impossible, even in your business, believe me, and I mean it. Always remember, magic happens in a fraction of a second, even in a business, and there is always possibilities. You have to carry all the stuff like this. I dedicate this trick to that great achiever, and I want you to be more than him because you are into a business. Create magic. Thank you very much. Thank you.
To our illusionist par excellence, Deshmukh. We would truly appreciate the time that you spend with us, but I have a question for Princess Kimaya. Can you please visualize the next winning lottery number in Manila? That way maybe I can get Velosi Philippines this time. So you can give me the answers later. Well, as you said, the two of them will be around the crowd, giving us some illusions and more magic. So I will be the first one in the line. I hope you enjoyed that part of our evening. But this evening is about celebration of our accreditation to ISO 7020, and this would not be possible without the help and without the dedication of a team of Velosi Middle East officers. And now to hand over the RVA certificate, I would like to call on stage Velosi Middle East Regional Manager, Mr. Sudhir Pandra. And we would also like to call upon on stage our guest of honors for this evening. First, we would like to call Colonel Mohammed Murad to please join us on stage. And we have another guest of honor all the way from Qatar, He's from the Ministry of Interior. We have Mr. Abdul Al-Tawil. He's working in the Department of Total Quality Department. Please join us on stage. And of course, we would like to call another guest of honor for today, our Senior VP for Gasco. Please join us, Mr. Abdul Ajij Almar. Please do. And of course, it is but worthy to call the country managers of the respective offices. From UAE, Mr. Ramamurti, and from Qatar, Mr. Terry Arms. From the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Mohammed Al Khalifa. From Oman, Mr. Renu Kamurti, and from Kuwait, Mr. Vijay Kumar. Please join us on stage. Mr. Abdul Aziz, please help us and hand it over to Mr. Sudhir Pandra, our certificate from RVA as for ISO IEC 7020-1998, Type A inspection certification. We thank you all, but we would like to request Mr. Sudhir Pandra and our guest of honors to please remain on stage. It is just rightful to recognize as well the people who work day in and day out for Velosi Middle East to reach this recognition. The award has been a result of a stringent 3-stage audit process by RVA and each offices, and we have demonstrated our capabilities and competence to carry out inspection of various items and equipment to quality systems and checklists in line with the requirement of ISO 17020. Let us all this time acknowledge and congratulate all the technical managers from the different offices in the Middle East who worked hard and make sure we're in adherence to the procedures as well. First, let's start off with our UAE office. I would like to call on stage Mr. Atul and Mr. Prakash. And of course, the country manager, Mr. Ramamurti, please join them on stage. These two gentlemen are the people who work day in and day out to make sure that we are in line with ISO 7020. And Mr. Atul was also the focal point for all correspondences with RVA. I know how tough that may be. A round of applause for our gentlemen from our UAE offices. We would like to thank you for your hard work. And we would like to present a small memento for them. First, Colonel Mohammed Murad, if you can help us award this appreciation plaque to our UAE officers. A round of applause for our UAE team. Thank you very much. I think they deserve a better applause than that, right? Once again, for the team from our UAE office, of course, there are some other staff who were not able to invite on stage as well. Next is from our Oman office. We would like to call forward Mr. Girish and the country manager. Of course, Mr. Renu Kamurti, please join us on stage. These two gentlemen is, of course, they help us out in making sure that all the offices are in adherence to this standard. They visited other Middle East offices as well to provide assistance. A round of applause for our Kuwait office. Thank you very much. Next is are the officers from our Kingdom of Saudi Arabia office. First of all, we would like to call the technical manager, Mr. Sadiq Basha. And Mr. Mohammed Al Khalifa, please join us as well, the country manager for KSA office. We know you've worked very hard for this achievement and just rightful for them to join us on stage. A round of applause, of course, for our KSA officers. These are the people who worked hard. That's why we're having the celebration today. So I think we should give a better applause than that. Next is from our Qatar office. We would like to call the technical manager, Mr. Stephen Pinto. And our country manager, Mr. Terry Arms, please join us on stage. We all know your dedication to the long working hours throughout this accreditation process. A round of applause for our Qatar office. Once again, congratulations to all the country managers of Middle East offices. And we would like to request Colonel Mohammed Murad and Mr. Sudhir Pandra and our guest of honor to stay on stage, as we have a special memento for Colonel Murad as well. I know the audience have enjoyed the leadership speech that we have heard tonight. And please help us hand over this gift to Colonel Murad. Thank you very much for sharing your insights about leadership. I know we're all going home with a little extra. And last but not the least, of course, the man who entertained us tonight. We would like to present a special memento to Satish Deshmukh, Princess Kimaya, and the assistant as well. Please join us on stage. Princess Kimaya, she's trying to hide because I was asking her for the lottery numbers. Don't think that I will forget, so you cannot hide in your room. And Mr. Barak, we thank you for your assistance to Mr. Deshmukh as well.
We would like to request our guest of honor, Abdulaziz Almeri, to address the gathering. He's the Senior Vice President of CASCO. Please, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm really honored to be a guest and joining you this evening. I enjoyed a lot the whole program points, or especially the speech about the leadership from Colonel Murad. That was very, very interesting. I will continue every day in the morning to ask myself, is leader for me? Thank you. Sudair, thank you very much. This is really a nice thing. The first time I see something like this. The entertainment and the illusion also. I would like to congratulate Velosi for achieving the 17020 type A or A type A inspection certification. I think this is a very important achievement for Velosi, and I'm sure this will add to your performance, and we expect that you will be very competitive, of course, in the market. We have been associated with Velosi since a long time. So I work, in Abu Dhabi gas industries companies, and we process gas. This gas supplied to consumers in Abu Dhabi, and the major consumer is Adwiya. So, of course, our plants started as projects, and of course, Velosi helped us a lot to assure the quality during the process of the project. We, as I said, supply gas to consumers, and ADWA is one of them. So, as you can see, the light here is produced from, or is a result of the gas being provided as a fuel for the electric generators in Abu Dhabi. So I can tell from the brightness of the light, this light is coming from A plant or Y plant, and I can tell whether Velosi was a third-party inspector for that plant or not. So, thank you, Mr. Sudair and your team, and congratulations for this accreditation. Congratulations for the excellent performance, and of course, we will look forward for more collaboration in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul-Ajid Almeri. We appreciate your kind words. And it's nice to hear from a valuable client of Velosi how we contributed to your success as well. We thank you. A round of applause for him, please. We all hope that you have enjoyed tonight's event, but it would not be possible without a very creative team. So to thank everybody who contributed to make this a success, let me call on stage the Business Development Manager of Velosi UAE, Mr. Barry Moore, to extend our expression of gratitude. Please help me welcome him on stage.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the event so far. You're probably all getting a little hungry by now, so I'll be fairly brief. It's my great pleasure to pass on thanks for the event tonight. So, to our honored guest, Abdulaziz Almeri, Senior Vice President of GASCO, our keynote speaker, Colonel Murad, Velosi Regional Manager, Sudhir Pandra, fellow colleagues, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Our heartiest thanks go to Colonel Murad for your excellent recitation on what leadership means. I'm sure we've all gained renewed insight into how we relate ourselves to each other and the importance of communication and leadership in our everyday lives. Please all put your hands together in appreciation for Colonel Murad. Thank you. Thank you also to our regional manager, Sudhir Pandra, for facilitating this event. Without him, it would never have taken place. And also the country managers who've traveled here from some distance, and not forgetting the engineers who've all worked very hard to gain this certification. Also, I'd like to thank the marketing department, comprising Ashraf and Emil, and Yusuf, Wasim, and the HR team, not forgetting Irish Ramos, our MC for tonight. So please put your hands together for them. Thank you. Special thanks go to our entertainer tonight, Satish, and his lovely daughter, Princess, for their display of incredible, right before your very eyes, illusions, and I found that truly spectacular. So please, again, show your appreciation. Thank you. I must include here a special thanks to Princess Carlo and the staff of Crown Plaza, Yas Island, for their magnificent team effort and the hard work that they've put in to make this event a success. Again, please show your appreciation in the usual way. Thank you. Of course, it would be remiss of us to not pass a very warm thanks to all of you for attending tonight and showing us your support. It is very much appreciated by everybody in Velosi, and I trust you'll enjoy the rest of the evening. I'd like to now pass you back to Irish. Thank you.
So we hope you enjoyed this evening, and on behalf of Velosi team, our dinner will be served shortly with the drinks, and I hope you enjoy and have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you.